Hey there everyone, this is Matt for Creative Reviews. Today we're here with the Apple Watch. This is the 42 millimeter space gray version. This one here is in a special sup case, but it is the $399 Apple Watch Sport. All right, and here we are. Let's show you this again. This has 25% battery life. I have not charged it since yesterday morning, not this morning, because it's, well, don't care about all that right now. It's 10:24 p.m. So I didn't charge this since yesterday. And to show you the usage, here we have the usage for this Apple Watch. And it's technically been used 2 hours and 50 minutes and it's been on standby for a day and 12 hours. So for me, I've been able to use this Apple Watch for 2 full days with still battery life left. And how have I been able to do that? Well, that's just using the Apple Watch as a notification device. It's pretty simple. A lot of the time people, well, I'm not going to say they overuse it, but the way that they choose to use it limits the battery, the full battery life. If you get an Apple Watch and install games and listen to music directly from this and do a bunch of other stuff and maybe take directions directly on this, then your battery is not going to last more than a day and you will have to charge it every single day. But if you use it the way that I do, and I'll explain exactly what I use it for, you're going to be able to get about 2 days out of this. And for me, I use this as a notification device to acknowledge notifications and to dismiss them or to even respond from them. So what I have on here right now is I have handoff enabled, I have wrist detection enabled, I have it in nightstand mode, but nightstand mode really doesn't matter because of why? Because it's not being charged, and that's not really what I'm talking to you about. I have reduced transparency on, I have reduced motion on, and what that means is if you have this here and you pull down, there's no notifications, you can see that's a pretty deep black. If there was transparency, you'd be able to see a faint ghosting of the letters here. Another thing is that you see there is no let's see, these little app icons, I'm calling them icons, there's no shrinking of the app icons here. So it's just a basic layout. You can move around here, but there's no further animation on there. That's reducing my battery too. I also do not have this reading my heart rate all the time. But because it does work with wrist detection without reading my heart rate all the time, I'm perfectly happy because there are still things that I can do. For example, I'll lift this up and say, "Hey Siri, what's my heart rate?" I think they're confused. But let's see. 81 beats per minute.
Your heart rate.
Hush. That's 81 beats per minute 5 minutes ago, but here it is. It's figuring out my heart rate now. 74 beats per minute. I'm a little bit more calm than I was before. But you can still, oh, and just went up because this thing started talking. All right, so that's pretty good. I still get access to my heart rate even though I'm not really having it calculated all the time. I'm perfectly happy with that. All right, let's go back to the phone here and show you the notifications that I have on. I have a ton of stuff on my phone that give me notifications. I have the notifications indicator on here, so if I get notification, there will be a little red dot right there. But I have a lot of things off. Here are some of the things that I have on. Amazon, I have that on. Clash of Clans, one of my favorite games, and I do get a lot of notifications there when people raid my village. That's on. Close 5 is on. If somebody wants to buy something that I've put up on Close 5 and I get a notification, I get that here too. CNN, any late breaking news is there. eBay, same thing. If I'm selling something, somebody wants to buy it, I get a notification there. It comes to my watch. ESPN, Facebook, Google Maps. Now, if I were to take directions on it, I'd be able to access this here and get notifications on here. Let's see what else. General news from the news app, PayPal, S Ailey, which is another selling site, but I rarely use that and rarely get notifications from that. Starbucks notifies me when I'm near a Starbucks. TMZ, I keep up on all my celebrity gossip there. Uber. Wallapop, which is another selling application. Weatherbug, and Words with Friends, and YouTube. Now let's see here. I thought that I had Maps on notification too. Apple Maps. It does not show up here, but it's definitely something I'm notified from. But those are the things I get notifications from. And I do get a lot of notifications from, let's see the main thing, Clash of Clans, YouTube. I get text messages and phone calls relayed through here. I don't have my email on Fetch. I have it on Push, so I have to open up the Mail app to actually gain access to it. I do have unlimited data, but I choose not to do that, so that's something that's not coming here. But that's pretty much it. I believe if you use this as a notification device, as a peripheral, as an accessory to your iPhone, you'll be able to get 2 days pretty easily. And as you can see here, looking at the screen, it definitely does reduce the battery life. It's been, I think it was 25, now it's 23, but I did go to sleep with this last night on my wrist, did not charge it. So I was moving around all the time. Who knows if it turned on for any reason or if I got notifications, but it still was on. So for me, using this as a notification device, I've been able to milk 2 days out of this with still some battery life, and I can still stay up until much later and still have this accessible. So I'm very happy. If you really want to extend your battery life, do about the same that I've done. Because it just works for me. I'm very happy. And as you can see there, it was on standby, but still used on my wrist to check out my check out the time and all that for a day and 12 hours. That's 2 full days, basically. All right, so this has been Matt, and this has been me showing you how to get 2 days out of your Apple Watch Sport. This would also work with the Apple Watch, the stainless steel version, or the Apple Watch Edition, which is in fancier metals, gold primarily. All right, find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Beam. Yes, Beam. Subscribe to Creative Reviews and 5149 Media. We do have a GoFundMe since we rely on our own funds. Any donations would be great, and we really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. See you guys next time.